Good morning, traders. It's Thursday, November 13th. Taking a look at the charts, equities are pretty much doing what they typically do. If we see the market rally up and then it consolidates for a while before we're having another rally up, consolidates for a while, it's had a rally up, it is consolidating. Big question is, how is this market going to resolve overall? Technically, based on statistics, it should resolve to the upside at some point. It might still pull back and flush things out. There is a big gap right through here. But overall, this is still a bull flag pattern, and the underlying trend is to the upside. So we're just kind of in wait and see mode where this market is going to go. That's why there's not much insight or quick little updates here as we kind of wait for things to kick off the next trends, either the new trend to the upside or a continued trend to the upside or a new trend down. Let's take a look at bonds. Bonds are trading down about 1/3%. Again, nothing too significant there. If we just zoom out on the 30-minute chart, a series of rallies and pullbacks, kind of stair-stepping its way up in the long-term charts here. If we go take a look over at the dollar, we can see the dollar's been having a somewhat controlled pullback, rally, pullback, and it's really just kind of taking its sweet time as well. Just kind of everything's kind of taking a breather from its recent move. Everything either had a move up or move down, and now it's doing the opposite. If we take a look over at gold, it's up another 0.6%, continuing to try to run and break higher. As I mentioned last night, I think we'll see this still could be a bigger consolidation. If we zoom out, for all we know, this could be one of these here. It could be something that drags out for a little while. I don't think it will drag out that long. I think there's enough volatility and this stage that we're at. I think it might pull back a little bit, but I do think it will eventually work itself up. But I don't know if it's going to go parabolic right off the hop or not. So again, we just have to let this market work itself out. And this is the big thing. This is why it doesn't really matter what I think or say. That's why we follow the trends, follow the trades. That's the ultimate barometer, not what I think is going to happen. And so when we just follow price, it really takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. If we take a look over at silver, up 1/3% this morning. Again, silver's got a stronger looking chart here, definitely ramping up and breaking to some new highs. And it looks like it really wants to, the volume isn't massive, but there's definitely some volume here. We'll see how it plays out. I talked about yesterday how we might see gold and silver push up and move higher overnight as the excitement carries over. We might see some selling today just because it seemed like there was a little bit of FOMO, a little bit too much short-term FOMO where people chased things up yesterday, and then there'll be some profit taking today. But we'll just have to see how this unfolds. If we take a look at gold miners, they're pushing up. They're not outperforming. They're just kind of getting back up near the highs. It's outperforming gold, but underperforming silver. So it's kind of right in the middle. Again, we're in this consolidation phase, the market trying to figure out what to do. And one of the members was talking about, like, where's the insight here? You say it could go up, it could go sideways, it could go down. And another member chimed in and says, hey, welcome to the reality. And that's it. I know people want a direct answer. It's going here. Expect gold to rally to this. This is where it's going. I mean, that's what people want to hear. Anybody who says that stuff, it's just BS. It's just guesses, right? Like, that's why I say this is where it should go. This is where it could go. Like, very, very lawyer-like. There's no straight answer because the markets have no direct answer. And, naturally people gravitate to anybody who's sharing analysis who says, this is going here. And this is the next big thing, right? It sounds great. That's what people want to hear. That's what we want to happen. We want gold to shoot to $5,100, silver to $75. I could totally change my tone, and it will. Problem is, it gets people with false hope. It puts people into stupid positions because they think it's going there, and then they risk a lot of money. And so I obviously don't want people to lose money. I want people to try to have a level head and realize there's always risk. You could lose money at any given time. That's why I say it could go here or there. We don't know. Nobody knows. And that's why we follow price. So if you're just following the analysis and you're not actually getting our trade signals, or trading the trade signals, you're struggling because you're just trading opinions. Opinions don't work. It's just to help plant the seed that there could be certain moves. You need a game plan for each direction. So whichever way it goes, you're good. But we just follow the trends, follow our trades, and there is no guesswork. It's just do this, buy this, and let's manage those positions. Anyway, let's take a look over at Bitcoin real quick, up 1.3% this morning. Again, in a downtrend, not looking that healthy. If we take a look at crude oil, it's have a little bit of a bounce up, 0.9% after yesterday's big 4 or 5% drop. If we take a look over at the hot list real quick, the biotechs have really been holding up, trending pretty nicely to the upside. Just a kind of like a silent runner here, running up, big pop in both biotech ETFs, having a pretty nice move, and I think that's been helping hold the NASDAQ up a little bit there as well. Other than that, we just got to let the market do its thing. We've had a pullback, a little pause, and then it popped and rallied to some new highs. It's pulled back. It's got a pause. I'm expecting we're going to see a pop and rally to new highs. It's very similar to all of these. You have a pullback, you have a pause, and then it pushes up to new highs. And it just kind of repeats this pattern, right? So that's the nice thing, is if we just follow price, follow the trends, everything is running up and to the right. We just stick with that and don't overthink. Don't get sucked into people's opinions and saying where something is going, because no one knows where it is going. We just follow it blindly up into the right-hand side. That's all we can do. It's who can manage your position size, your portfolio, the best. And that's how you make money. It's not about who can swing the biggest bat and hit the biggest home run, which is what lures most people in. That's not what I do. That's not what we do. We want to focus on, we're going into the unknown. You better have a game plan, because every turn you need to have a way to protect your capital and a way to make sure you don't miss out on trends when it does continue to go higher, even if you think it should be topping out, like I have for a long time. We don't let the opinions get to us. Anyways, that's it for now. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.